America Close Up tonight, our series this week on ordinary Americans making extraordinary contributions to their communities and helping solve some very real problems. NBC's Jim Cummins tonight visits a man in Portland, Oregon, whose actions really do speak louder than words.
Portland Police Chief Charles Moose has a master's degree in public administration and a PhD in criminology. But Moose says he got a better education working the mean streets of this city as a police officer the past 19 years. This is the one lesson he will never forget.
There are a lot of good people living in some of our troubled neighborhoods. We shouldn't turn our back on them. We should join them, and we can reclaim that neighborhood if enough of us move back into the neighborhood and be part of it.
That's exactly what the police chief has done. Moose, who is paid $90,000 a year, has moved into a neighborhood full of gangs and guns. A neighborhood that recorded 160 crimes per 1,000 residents the first 8 months last year, about twice the citywide average. Why?
Police officers, again, are being held in high esteem throughout the country, and people are watching what we're doing. Once we declare a neighborhood not safe enough to live in and we move out, well, anybody in their right mind looks at that and says, I should probably do the same thing.
When Moose and his wife Sandy bought this house last year, she says it was rat-infested and falling down. They've refurbished their home, and that's inspired some of their neighbors to do the same.
Things are changing. Things are changing dramatically in these neighborhoods, and his commitment and investment in that neighborhood has just enhanced that.
The police chief knows a lot about this neighborhood where he bought a house. He used to walk this beat, became the precinct captain, urged the residents to help him fight crime. They did, successfully closing a crack house 2 years ago. The chief led an effort to restore law and order to this housing project in his neighborhood. The police swept the project with search warrants, arrested crime suspects, evicted non-residents, and blocked a road to keep the troublemakers out.
They straightened out a lot of things, dope and all of that kind of stuff, you know. It was here bad.
But the police were not finished. Moose urged the city to help these people with job training, nutrition classes, and he helped the residents organize a crime watch group.
Simply going in and arresting people and then leaving is not good enough. You have to stay, you have to commit to building up an area so that they are empowered, so that they can stand alone.
They named the daycare center in his honor.
He was out here no matter what, hour, whenever, early in the morning until the evening, no matter what, he was out here.
Thank you.
Charles Moose is a hero, especially to the children, who sense they are safe again.
Just because they were poor didn't mean they really liked crime. They were willing to move out of that, but they needed someone to show them the way, to offer some help, and to show them some hope. Good morning.
Moose was adopted by a 4th grade class at a school in his neighborhood.
One of the reasons that I wanted to come this year and be part of your year is to let you know that as a police officer, that I love you and I care about you.
That's why this police chief is hoping police officers nationwide will follow his example and move back into the high-crime neighborhoods they patrol every day. For America Close Up, Jim Cummins, NBC News, Portland, Oregon.
When we come back here in a moment, how it felt to land at